Yo, what's good? Welcome to Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. If you've been praying for some healing, stay tuned for this reading. This is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Aries. All right, so please remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Sometimes Holy Spirit may have a message or two for you in a reading. Other times, Holy Spirit may have several messages for you in a reading, so make sure you stay tuned. And if this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on all of these vibes. If you would like to book a personal reading and or schedule a spiritual life coaching session for any life obstacle and or psychic development needs, that information can be found on the website that is linked in the description box below. And when you see this video, y'all, is when you meant to see it, okay? Whether this is from a month from now, year from now, years from now, okay? Because not every sun sign is going through the same thing at the same time, okay? So some messages may resonate for a group of you now. Some may resonate from a group of you later, depending on where you are in your journey, okay? This is how you have to watch collective readings. Not every message is for you because it's collective, okay? This is why it's also important. Feel free to check out your other placements, okay? Because you may find that they resonate way more than your sun sign at different times due to shifts that take place astrologically, okay? So, Aries, you already know the drill. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Check your other placement. Holy Spirit, let's get it. What do we have for love? What do we have for love, Holy Spirit? What do we have for love when it comes to Aries? Whoever's on their mind, specific person, specific people. Doesn't matter if you are in a relationship, situationship, marriage, single. Okay, so we have past life relationship here. You have known each other before, okay? And engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay? And this is with someone that you have known in a past life, okay? Now, for some of you guys, you have had to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, okay? Because some of you guys were with someone or people from our poly people. And yes, this was a person from your past life. However, you had to free yourself from them because, certain things wasn't going so well for some of you, okay? And for others of you, this involves forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, because a lot of you guys had a bad past, in your past relationships or upbringings or whatever the case may be, because of one reason or another. And it's like, once you heal those aspects, you'll be able to, it's like you keep paying attention to the things that were negative in your past or growing up or in your past connections, and you're giving more of that attention, that negativity attention, and it's preventing you from being more present in your moments. Because what if the person you've been looking for, or what if whatever you're looking for is right in front of you and has been in front of you this entire time, but because of unhealed parts of you, and not that you shouldn't be focusing on them, it's excessive, right? Like, you're excessively, for some of you guys, focusing on what didn't work out, or you're excessively focusing on, all the negative, and you're not paying attention to the positive. Check out that Cancerian reading, because it was talking about that, people that are too busy focusing on what's, not going right and not paying attention to what is going right? Like, there's no balance of energy. It's like the one that is getting the most energy is the negative. Well, what do you think you're going to start attracting, even unintentionally? So this is just to help a few of you become more aware, okay? And for those of you that are already, in this higher level of commitment, there could be a few things that you may need to forgive when it comes to, your spouse here. Now, we're not saying accept abuse or anything. So if you are in that situation, it is time to free yourself. If you want to, you make your own decisions. Okay, you have to assess your situation, because it's going to differ for all of you that are here. Okay, Holy Spirit, what does the Aries collective need to see? What does Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus need to see? What do they need to see, Holy Spirit? Okay, so we have cycles here. Keep going through the same thing. Wake up call, break the cycle, positive change. And we have karma. Why me? Good or bad karma, karmic cycle, justice will be served. So you're gonna have to take this how it resonates for some of you guys. You could be going through karma right now. So it's good and bad karma that's playing out right now, okay? Because we're talking about cycles here. Same thing, same things with different cards, different language, okay? So it's time for those of you guys, you need to break a cycle here. So if you feel like you've been doing the same things, making the same decisions, and it hasn't been getting you anywhere, it's time to break the cycle. Okay. And for others of you, you could be going, break that karmic cycle. Yes, break this karmic cycle. And you break it by not doing the same things that got you in it. So that's why, healing is needed so that you can see, okay, what decisions did I make that led me up to this? What decisions did I make that led me to here, So that you can break this cycle, because a lot of you guys are chosen. Not all, a lot of that are here though. Okay. And karma is playing out right now. Okay. You are meant to heal your bloodline. You are meant to break karmic cycles here. Some of your specific people or person here, is going through some heavy karma for, whatever went on here. All right. And they could have been emotionally immature. Now, Aries, this could have been you. Okay, so you know what kind of karma, what side of karma you on. And your specific people and your person is too. Because when you've been treating people upright, even when you've been going through your own bullshit, you know what side of karma you on. Okay? You know. And sometimes, you might be paying for certain things that happened in your previous life too, so don't count that out either. Like sometimes you may be going through some things that may come off as being bad, and in some instances, from a 3D perspective, no, a person is not supposed to be that. From a 5D perspective, it is either to teach you or you're settling some sort of karmic debt from your previous lifetime, for those that believe in that. Okay. So what's going on, Holy Spirit, with Aries? Ooh, I want it to fly out. Okay, so 7 of Swords is here. So Aries, you or your whoever's on your mind, your specific people or a person here, was lying to you about where they were investing their time, their effort, their energy, their money. So they were pouring into a situation. You see how this person is giving more over here and you was getting like 2 pentacles over here. Yeah, extremely unfair. So you had to end the situation here because of that. It was no fair treatment. Or this person could have left you to go towards and invest in another family dynamic or build and start a family with someone and lied about it or did this behind your back. Aries, this could have been you. Flip the energies as you see fit and take responsibility and accountability. Okay, if you know that this was you. Yeah, they tried to start a whole family behind your back. Or Aries, you tried to start a whole family behind somebody else's back. Like you started investing someplace else. You walked away from somebody to, invest someplace else. Or whoever you were dealing with here. And for some of you guys, this is happening right now. So please be informed. Then this is why karma is here. This is exactly why karma is here, because this was wrong. Somebody literally invested in another situation, tried to make somebody else's house a home when they were supposed to do this with you, or they promised you this, or whatever. Or Aries, you promised somebody else this, and this is what you did. You know, flip the energies as you see fit here. Stop playing. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it was not a good decision. Your intuition was telling you, though, that something was going on, but you couldn't. For some of you guys, you probably couldn't quite put your foot on it. Yep, see? Nostalgic energy here. It's like you don't want to go back to the past. Like you had to walk away. This person walked away, or people walked away from you, and it's like you had to walk away. For a lot of you, you didn't want to look back. It's like this person people gave somewhere else, whatever they promised you. It's like they went somewhere else with that. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Just being manipulative. Trying to bind you. And it's like, no, that's not how we do that. You freed yourself. It's like they thought that they could bind you, trap you, or whatever the case may be. And you was just like, nah, partner, that's not what we doing. Or this is what they said to you, Aries, if you was trying to bind or trap someone here out of pure manipulation. Yeah, no, it's just like, Aries, you saw the you know, cards that they were dealing out to you, and you was just like, You was like, me no like it. That's not what I deserve. This ain't the success that I envisioned for us, or what I envisioned for myself, period. I'm gonna pack my and get to stepping. And this is why karma's in full effect here. So you know what side of karma you on. You know. Like, I'm not taking this shit. That's exactly what you said. Like, I thought you changed. You ain't changed not a lick. So somebody could have also made you thought that they changed as well for some of you. See, this is why you gotta watch out for consistency. What's consistent? Is their inconsistency consistent, or are they actually being consistent? And what's being consistent? Is their negative behavior being consistent, or is them working things out, being respectful, reciprocating, being loyal and faithful, and not making it seem like it's a job to do it, right? That's more consistent than inconsistent, right? You gotta pay. I'm hearing pay attention. Okay, and I know that can be easier said than done. And justice will be served, okay? For a lot of you guys, you are moving to a higher level of commitment because of this. It's like because you left the situation, because you saw what was going on. It's like you didn't really want to see. For a lot of you guys, you're still in this situation because, you know, and I know sometimes we don't want to see what we don't want to see. However, you know, when a person shows you their true colors, believe them. And this is not to say that people can't change, but they have to be real about it. You got to check their fruit. Their actions, the content of their character, and not just when they want something or whatever the case may be. It's consistent. What's the guidance on this, Holy Spirit? Gratitude. So this person wasn't grateful for you. They didn't see, you know, what you brought to the table, or maybe what you brought to the table, they weren't able to see it because of what they considered to be, you know, what they expected or wanted the table to look like. It's like, it wasn't like you wasn't bringing anything to the table. Their mindset, okay? Like, let's say, for example, you were bringing nurturing. Let's say you may not have had a lot of finances, right? But let's say also at the same time, you were doing what you could. Like whenever this person needed you, you was there. Or people needed you, you was there, right? And, you know, maybe you provided a lot of nurturing, right? You know, or if you did, you cooked for them. Or, you know, or maybe you bought them food. You just made sure that they were good in a lot of aspects that maybe this person or people never had before. But because maybe they didn't have it, they didn't know how to appreciate it. or they took advantage of it. Or Aries, this could have been you that did that and wasn't grateful for what you had right in front of you. Flip the energies as you see fit. And it's like a great loss now, because somebody is seeing like, dag, I had it great. And, it's like this loss happened because somebody wasn't grateful here. They didn't appreciate who they had in front of them when they had him in front of them. They thought someplace else was better because of whatever reason that is, and that's going to differ from person to person. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for wherever I go. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. So, yes, God definitely gave us free will, okay? Also, at the same time, we have to find a balance between reality and practicality and spirituality. And so it's like knowing when to utilize our free will and how to utilize that is in our best interest, versus when we need to allow God to take over and just surrender. Okay. So somebody's learning some big lessons. I mean, you both have learned big lessons for each other. I mean, this was all a lesson. Like it, always purpose in your pain here. It's what you do with this lesson that matters, okay? So let's go into the extended. In the extended, we're going to be taking a look at what your specific person or specific people, whoever's on your mind, what they're thinking when it comes to you, how they're feeling when it comes to you, what the next steps and actions are going to be when it comes to you. We're also going to be seeing some soulmates and separation messages for those that, would like to see what they would like to say, even if their 3D selves won't say it. We're going to ask their 5D selves. We're going to get some guidance from the wisdom of the oracle in regards to the situation, okay, and pull some extra messages as well. So if you feel like this is your story and that this resonated with you, you can feel free to come on down to the extended. The link will be down below in the description box. Thank you all for your love and support here on this channel. It is truly, truly appreciated. Remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.